So all of my Bitcoin people, I finally found an article that you might be interested in, and we're going to start by saying that I want to, try my best to find, different articles that we can talk about, and also we can, just learn. It's all about learning, the knowledge, the information. Don't be stuck underneath that rock. Don't be afraid to learn new things, and of course, it's not going to be hard to understand if we just continue to, just work at a pace where we can at least try to comprehend what's going on to the next, man. So I got this on News BTC off TradingView, and it says that Michael Saylor drops 500 million on Bitcoin. What's his next move? MicroStrategy just added another 4,980 Bitcoin to its stash, spending about 531 million at an average of 106,801%. That brings the company's total haul to 597,325 BTC. At today's market price, those holdings are worth over 64 billion compared with the roughly 42.4 billion MicroStrategy has put in, fees included. According to the June 30th filing with the U.S. Secretaries and Exchange Commission, strategy led by billionaire Michael Saylor is sitting on a nearly 21.6 billion in unrealized gain. So this is, if you can't see it, I apologize. It's very small. United States Securities and Exchange Commission, Washington, D.C., Form 8K, a current report pursuant to Section 13 or 15 of Securities Exchange Act of 1934. Date of earliest event reported June 30th. Strategy B. MicroStrategy Incorporated. Looks like a article, or it looks like a information page where they have their number, including an area code. Traveling symbol, title of each claim, number of each exchange on which registered, all that good stuff. So, strategic Bitcoin push strategy bought its latest batch during the week ending June 29th. The firm has already snapped up 88,062 BTC worth nearly 10 billion. So far this year. Back in 2024, the company picked up 140,508 BTC at a cost of 13 billion. So 140,000 of BTC is 13 billion. That is insane. Company data shows a Bitcoin yield of almost 20% year to date, with a 7.8 gain in the second quarter alone. That edges strategy closer to its goal of 25% yield by the end of 2025. Strategy has acquired 4,980 BTC, 531.9 million at 106,081 per Bitcoin, has achieved BTC yield of 19.7% YTD 2025. And it says strategy acquired 4,900 BTC and achieved BTC yield of 19. Okay, so I've already read that. So they're talking about billions in that Bitcoin strategy. That's crazy. Oh man, 4,980 BTC to now 597,325 BC. That's crazy. Corporate treasure trend. Strategy now controls almost 3% of all Bitcoin ever mined out of the 21 million cap. The dominance has inspired 134 publicly traded firms to follow suit, adding Bitcoin to their corporate treasuries. Recent adapters include 21 U.S. President Donald Trump media firm Trump Media and GameStop. In Japan, MetaPlanet added 1,005 BTC this week to bring its total to 13,350 BTC. Over in Europe, the blockchain group bought 60 BTC, lifting its holding to 1,788 BTC, valued around 161 million. The blockchain acquired 60 BTC for 5.5 million, and 91,879 per Bitcoin has achieved BTC yield 1,270.7 YTD. It's a tongue twister trying to read this stuff, guys. Europe's first Bitcoin treasury company, the blockchain group. I know that name sounds familiar to a lot of y'all. Let's keep it going. New trading products arrive. Cryptocurrencies exchanges are racing to meet all this demand. On June 28th, Gemini rolled out a tokenized version of the strategy stock for investors in the EU. That marks the exchange for first tokenized equity offering in the region. Shares of strategy have claimed nearly 5% over the past month, trading around $391. According to Google Finance data, price resistance resumed. Bitcoin itself has been holding a near $108,000. It rose as much as 3% over the weekend to hit $108,798. Some traders like MN Capital founder Michael Van de Pope expect a brief pullback before BTC tries to breach 109,000. That level sits on the 4-hour chart as a clear resistance point. Data from CoinGloss shows nearly 50 million in liquidity stacked at 109,500. If Bitcoin can clear the 100,000 and 112, 300,000 or lower 300 zone, it could trigger a short squeeze that pushes price into fresh regular territory. So I don't know, man. We read a lot. Did you guys really understand that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm new to the Bitcoin article reading. I'm trying to just understand what's going on. The yield got me. That's what got me. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about YTD. So I gotta do a lot more homework. Excuse me, guys. I gotta do a lot more homework, man. So, you know, it's a lot that I could say, but it still doesn't make any bit of sense. But shout out to Michael, what's his name? Michael Saylor, 500 M's on Bitcoin. That's crazy. All right. So they're going to be, at this point, they're going to be making billions of dollars on Bitcoin. At this rate of what I just read, they're going to be making some money. But the question will be is, what is his next move? We don't know. I don't know. But I know it's going to be monumental because this is an article that just has me a little bit confused about what's going on in the Bitcoin world. But all the day traders that I seen make YouTube videos, they are day trading right now at night because Bitcoin day trading does not stop whatsoever. So with all that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. And I love you. Stay blessed by the best. And I'll see you in the next video. It's your boy Super Rich JL checking out with another video. Alright. I'll see y'all a little bit later. We out.